Hello, it's Ted Bradshaw from Barefoot Coaching. Today I want to talk about loneliness in the context of leaving home and what that can feel like and how some people can struggle with it. When I went to uni, there's one particular moment that really stands out about that day that I left, which I think on reflection has taught me a lot about this. I remember my mum took me up to university, and when I arrived I was in a house of 6 people. Some of them were already there, and the first thing we did was get all my stuff into the room, and my mum purposefully hung back, sort of sat in my room sort of sorting my stuff out while I introduced myself to people. And at one point I'd been downstairs talking to somebody. I said, I'll just go and get some more stuff and put it in. And I went into my room and I walked in, and my mum was sat on my bed, and she'd made it. She'd put the sheets on and she'd put the duvet cover on my duvet and sorted my pillow out. And that really hit me. And I didn't really know why at the time. And I tried to ignore it completely because I didn't want to burst into tears in front of these new people. So I sort of pushed it to one side. But that really hit me. It's really stuck with me. And for me, it says quite a lot about why you can really be affected by leaving home. It seems like such a small gesture, somebody doing your bed. But leaving home and being in an unfamiliar environment can literally feel like you're alone in a sea. In a tiny little boat in this massive ocean. You're suddenly aware of how vast the world is and how small you are, potentially. And one of the ways that makes sense to me is that you're taken out of an environment which you've lived in for 18 years, 20 years, and which you don't even notice. One of the things about being loved and about having people around you is that while they're there, you don't notice. You don't notice some of the things. If you've ever had the experience of your partner going away for a night, if you're used to sleeping in the same bed, and how weird it feels when you go to bed that night, knowing they're not there. You can't even really put your finger on what it is. Is it their breathing? Is it just knowing they're there? But either way, there's this sense of security that comes from having those people around you and having those tiny things done for you as well. And we sort of expect ourselves to just waltz into this new life because it's very exciting. It's all so brilliant. There's these new people that I'm meeting, there's new experiences to be had. But it is also a lack of something. You are also adjusting to the creaks of a new place, the noises you can hear, and the lack of security that you feel in your home environment. It is not as simple as, well, it's an exciting opportunity, you should just see it that way. The two things can sit together. You can be excited about something and feel that lack of groundedness, of connectedness that you get from home and from family. And that's what I want to get across, really. It's not as weird as you think it is if you're struggling with loneliness or homesickness if you've left home. You're allowed to be excited and sad. It will get better with time if you allow it to. But it does take a bit of time.